Come along with me, and I know you'll see that a song changes everything.
Hello, everyone, on this very special edition of Arts for the Health of It, the podcast on a Sunday afternoon. I'm Richard Wilmore.
And I'm Catherine Pardesini. And we have Ayumi with us.
Ayumi.
There she is.
Yay! Oh, I can't. This is not right. All right. Ayumi, you want to introduce yourself and tell everybody what you do outside of Hearts Need Art and what you do for Hearts Need Art? Hearts Need Art. Wow.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
So I'm currently a senior in high school, and during the summer and a little bit now especially, I've been kind of helping out with Hearts Need Art, which is a really, really great organization. And outside of school, I'm just really into like creativity and arts, especially origami, which is what I'm going to be showing today.
Yay.
Yes, and we have our gala this Thursday, and I would tell you all to go buy tickets to it, but we're sold out.
You're sold out.
I forgot to get my
The cue.
Here,
do it.
Let's do it again. But we're sold out. But we will still have a virtual element. So if you're watching on our Facebook and YouTube channels, you'll be able to watch some of the stuff that's going on there. And one of the things that is going on there is Ayumi is going to teach us origami, an origami piece for everybody to take home. We didn't want to ruin that by doing that exact piece today. So what are you teaching us to do today? I'm very excited because I've only done like once or twice.
Same.
I'm going to be showing y'all how to make a paper crane. So this is a little bit bigger example, and then once you get really good at it,
oh my gosh,
make a tinier version.
So the smaller, the harder they are to make.
It's not necessarily harder. It just requires a lot more patience because you're working with a lot smaller piece of paper. Mm-hmm. But the wings open up and they're really cute.
Oh wow. I hope we can do this, Richard.
I'm scared. We should have maybe not been live while we did this in case we totally screwed it up.
I was waiting for her to say and then it flies away.
I know.
You can make one that flies.
Oh.
But maybe another time.
Maybe next season when we're better. So how big of a piece of paper do we need? And can you use any type of paper?
So you can use absolutely any type of paper. I've made them out of gum wrappers, Post-it notes. But today, a little bit more common is a piece of printer paper. I'm using blue just for visual. But even if it's a square, or a rectangle, we can make it into a square.
Okay.
So that's kind of the first step to start off with. So you have your piece of paper, and you're going to take one of the corners, and you're going to fold it down so that you can kind of get that square. Give me 1 second, and I can show y'all what that looks like.
Oh my gosh, I don't even think I can do this correctly. Here we go.
So you're going to have your triangle and then a little bit of leftover piece of paper. Yes, Catherine, that looks great.
Wait, I want to be as good as Catherine. My life
really great.
Thank you.
And now, so you can either choose to fold this piece down so that you have a visual, or you can just go ahead with a pair of scissors and cut this piece.
I'm just going to go rogue and cut it. Catherine, what type of person are you? Did you fold or are you just cutting?
I folded it and I drew a pencil line, and
I knew you were going to do. Oh, yeah. Wow!
Sorry.
I knew you were going to fold it, but I didn't know it was going to go to that extent. Okay.
Give me some run for my money.
Okay.
And after that, you should just have your square.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. So are y'all ready for the next step?
Oh
Yes.
You're going to fold it into a triangle. You're going to take your two corners and you're going to bring them together.
That was easy since there was already a line there.
Yay.
And then you want to make sure to crease these next folds really, really well. And it's going to help you whenever you get to the more complicated steps. Okay, everyone have their triangle?
Yep.
Yes.
And now You're going to open your triangle and you're going to fold it down the other way.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're going to have two triangles.
This is where the extreme creases need to come in.
A little bit later.
Oh, okay, not yet. Let me use my scissors.
Extreme creasing.
Creasing. What did I say? I'm going
Okay.
to show on TLC.
Now you can open your piece of paper again, and you should have an X across your paper
Okay.
because of your folds. Yes.
Yes.
So now that you have that, you're going to fold it down into a rectangle.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's a little bit easier to do on the table.
My only real experience with making anything out of paper is, excuse me, paper airplanes with my son. And that the creasing part does, if you don't do those specific
matter?
creases, it makes it a lot harder later on. But okay, here we
So
go.
you have your rectangle, and you can open it back up again, and you're going to do a rectangle in the other direction.
Okay.
So, like that.
Why did you choose a crane today for us to do? Any
I'm
reason?
glad that you asked.
Thank you.
Okay, so I wanted to show y'all a paper crane today because I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the story of 1,000 paper cranes.
Yes.
So basically, it's if you fold 1,000 paper cranes, it's supposed to be that you can make a wish and it's gonna come true. And me and my sister actually created 2,000 paper cranes, an installation for the UT Health Science or University Hospital.
Oh, wow.
It's 2,000 paper cranes to represent the 2,000 kids that sadly pass away every year due to pediatric cancer.
Wow.
So our
my
wish
goodness.
was that hopefully one day there is a world that no child has to go through that.
Is that still hanging? Is that still there?
I believe so. It should be.
Where,
It's in the on the main floor, I think. Is that right?
Um,
When you walk in?
It might be. It's supposed to be in a waiting lobby area. I've never seen it because it got installed during COVID.
We'll find a picture. We're going to find a picture
I
and
can
make
send
sure.
y'all pictures.
Bear with you and see it.
Yes. So everyone should have their piece of paper, and it should have a cross and then an X.
Yes.
Okay. So now this part might be a little bit complicated, but you want to have it in a diamond shape towards you. And you see how you might have two pieces that go like this,
Mm-hmm.
so that you can fold that
Yeah, I'm
down.
gonna make you. There we
Oh,
go.
yes. That's helpful to me.
I don't have my glasses
You have
on,
your
and so
triangle.
things are getting scary.
And you want to fold these pieces just like that.
Oh, it's almost like those things when you were a kid when you had to like open them up.
Cootie
Remember?
kid.
Yeah, it's almost like a lot of the beginning steps are really similar.
Okay.
And that's for a lot of origami pieces.
Interesting.
So we just do that once, or we do it again?
You're going to do it to your other side too. So you should
Okay.
have your little flap, and then you can just press this other corner down.
Oh goodness.
Like that.
Oh, I feel like I lost the other side. Wait,
No, you
What's
had it
going
right.
on?
You had it right.
did I?
Yeah.
Wait, maybe. Oh. Wait. Okay. Here. That's why we should have done this pre-recorded. And then here. Oh, don't mind me. You should keep
Okay.
going. I'll
I
catch up.
can re-explain that part if you want. It's okay.
Yeah,
No, it's like
re-explain.
Your diamond, and you're going to make one of those diamonds facing you. So I have this diamond facing me. And you're just going to recrease along that line.
To collapse that part in.
Yeah, to collapse that part. And you do that to the other side too. Catherine has it.
There. Okay. There. It was the paper wasn't folding correctly. Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
Look,
okay.
I did
Okay.
it.
So you should have two pieces like this and two pieces like this.
Sweating.
And for this next part, all you want to do is take one corner and you're going to fold it in to that line like this.
Is this where the intense creasing comes in yet, or not? No.
A little bit.
Medium creasing.
So I'm using my
No, that's
scissors for all
good.
these
Yes.
creases, 'cause now
These
I'm
you really
nervous.
want to be pressing down.
Okay.
So you should have something like this.
Got it.
That looks good. And now you're going to do the exact same thing to your other side.
Okay.
How long did it take you to make 2,000 cranes?
We worked all summer long.
Wow.
I don't remember an exact time, but it was definitely a couple of months.
Wow.
Are they
And-
all different colors? Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say that we also did get some help from other people in the community. So we sent out a whole bunch of emails about just like our mission and what we were trying to do. So there were some school groups, some community groups that sent us boxes of these cranes as well.
Oh, wow.
So once you have that, you're going to want to do the same thing to the other side.
Okay. Was that project something you and your sister came up with on your own, or were you part of another group that was creating the project, or how did that work?
So that was something that me and my sister came up with on our own. Origami has always been something that was really special to us, and our mom used to teach us when we were younger.
Mm-hmm.
And when my sister, she's off in college now, but when she was in middle school, she actually did a project about Sadaku Sasaki, which was a young girl in Japan who was there during the atomic bombings. And she was affected by the radiation poisoning. So when she was in the hospital, she did her best to fold 1,000 paper cranes and in order to get that wish to recover.
Mm-hmm. It's an amazing story. If you haven't read it before. Yeah.
We have an origami artist that used to work here at Hearts and Yard, and he made one of the 1,000 crane like mobile things that are in one of the rooms at one of the hospitals, and it's these tiny little cranes. It's insane to me that you can do that. I can't even do it with this big of a piece of paper.
Yeah. So you should have kind of a kite shape on both sides.
Okay.
Yes. After that, we're going to start on one side, whichever side you want to start on, and you're just going to unfold it.
All that work, and I'm unfolding it now. Okay.
And now you want to take this top corner piece, and you want to fold it down so that it creates a line matching up those two previous folds. And this one, you really want to crease it.
Okay. This is when it gets intense, everyone.
Activate intense
Yes.
creasing. Do you ever use, they have those tools, I think it's called a bone folder. They're like the...
Yes, they're
Or-
definitely
Mhm.
really helpful with more complicated pieces. So afterwards, you should have your piece, and it has a line going across.
Do you want that back up now?
Yes, you're going to unfold it back up.
Okay.
And now you're going to take your first flap. You should have a flap right here.
Yes.
Yeah. And you want to
I
take
got so
your
scared.
finger and kind of guide it up to this crease that you made.
Okay.
And when you push it up, you're going to kind of have this little mouth. And using those creases,
Oh boy.
fold back like that.
Oh.
Yeah, you got it, Catherine. I think.
Uh,
Okay, I can re-go over that.
okay, yeah, do it again.
So
Please.
you have your piece, and it has this straight line, and that's going to be your guide for when you pull this flap up. So you're going to take this piece, this flap, and you're going to bring it up to that crease, and you're going to have a little mouth.
Okay.
And once you have that, you're going to fold these two pieces towards the inside. And with those creases that you made previously, it should refold along those lines.
Should was the key word. Okay.
You almost got it. You have it open.
What?
You just, yes, like that, like that. That's perfect.
Wait. Oh no. This is
See?
Oh,
We'll wait.
Okay. So you can have it facing you. I'm just kind of putting it out so that you can see what I'm
and they
doing.
have the little mouth part.
Yes. So you take this flap
Yep.
and it lifts up.
Yep.
It should be like lifting up on this crease. So from the side, it's like this.
Yeah.
Yes. And you're going to keep pushing that up so that it's like a mouth. And then now with those previous creases that you made, you're just reinforcing those creases so that it's now in this new shape.
Okay. Thank you for your patience. All right.
Yes, perfect. Okay. So now you get to flip it over and do that
Quiet.
one more time.
Oh boy. Wait. Well. Oh. Okay.
Okay,
Right.
so open it up.
You are
Open
opening it
this
up.
up. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Wait.
You might have to reinforce this like previous crease that you made. If you fold it down in the other direction and kind of crease on that, it might be easier for you whenever you lift it up again.
Getting that like, because there's like this little chunk in here. I was getting that wrapped up in everything. Okay, much easier once you separate that.
Yes. So you should have this, and it has 2 little feet.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now for the next step. You can choose whichever side you want to start on first, and you want to make sure these little feet are on the floor.
Okay.
And you're going to take one of these corners, and you're going to match it up. Essentially the same thing, but you're going to fold it inwards so that it matches.
Can you wait? I have to be very old and put my glasses on and man watch you do it again. What now?
So you have your kite shape and your little legs.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to take this corner and you're going to bring it to
Oh,
that
got
side,
it.
and you're going to refold again.
Not the front and the back, just one side.
You're going to do it to all 4,
Oh,
but we're doing one first.
okay. Yes.
So you should have this.
Got it.
Yes. And now you're going to do the same thing to the other side. And you want to make sure that you're doing one flap at a time.
Okay.
Do you remember the first thing you made?
A paper crane.
That was the first thing you ever made?
Yeah.
Who taught you?
My mother.
Your
She
mom.
is amazing at origami.
Where did she learn it from?
So I'm not sure actually, but she is Japanese in culture, so that was, I guess, really prevalent in her life.
Okay.
And once you're done with that, you're gonna want to do the same thing to your other side.
Okay, good, because I already did it.
You just flip it over.
Moving ahead.
Try to be teacher's pet. Ayumi, what are you excited about in terms of the gala, like coming to the gala, being a part of it? What are you? Why did you sign on to do it? What makes you excited?
I'm really excited to just get to teach everyone how to, whatever we're gonna fold. I don't know if I can reveal that yet.
No, it's a
No,
I'm just
surprise.
really
although
excited.
I think it's
Because
been all over social
origami
media.
is so much fun, and just I want everyone to know that you can make art even with like a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And there's so many beautiful things that you can create. And it's really simple, but you can make it beautiful.
Beautiful.
So you should have your diamond and your two little legs.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're going to fold it, or you're going to twist the paper. You're going to turn it to you so that it's like this. So now you have your legs going sideways.
Okay.
And I'm going to be showing y'all from what y'all should see in your front. So it should be like this, but just for the purpose, you're going to open it up so that you have
Okay.
like this. And you know that
Will the back be flat?
you made, which back?
Wait, what?
You're doing one side first.
Oh, are my legs supposed to be on the bottom or the top? Oh my gosh.
At the bottom.
Okay. Oh, right here. Okay. Here we
Yes.
go.
Okay. So you're going to have it open. And you remember that crease that you made earlier that should be right along here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So now you're going to put your finger right there in that metal.
Okay.
And you're going to use that to bring it up.
Just one leg.
Yes, just one leg at a
The
time.
high kick.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And then you want to bring that all the way up. And once you have it at that top point, you're just going to fold it together.
Okay. Tricky.
So you have your piece of paper, and there should be a cross right here. And you just put your finger right there. And using that as a guide, that helps you bring the paper up. And once you have it at that high kick position, you just further it up so that it's straight along this edge. And then you can just fold the wings again. And then now that you have it right there, you can adjust the point in which you want it to be laid out.
Oh, we get to choose.
A little farther, you can have it a little inwards, just wherever you see
Interesting.
fit.
Oh,
Scared
the
to
other
move
leg
it
is
too
still
much.
down. Oops. And then once you find the spot you want it, you
Yeah, you just really want to press that down so
Okay.
that
This is
exactly.
intense creasing, everyone.
intense.
Creasing. We should
Okay.
have like a graphic up there.
Yes, like a meter.
Yes. But we don't.
Okay, so now that you have that done, you're going to want to do the same thing to the other side. So again, you're just opening it up, finding that cross, and using that as your guide to bring this piece up. And once you have it there, you can fold it on that line.
Okay. Starting to take shape. I think.
And once you have that done, you can also just adjust this side to whatever point you want the face and tail to be.
Okay.
Now you're going to choose either side. So it can be your left side or your right side, but whichever side, you're just going to use your fingers and you kind of open this crease up a little bit and you push the head down. And you can kind of recrease right there so that it holds.
Yours looks so cute, and mine looks compact. Why does mine look so compact?
So you can readjust where the head and tail placement is. Just kind of bring them either down or up, and you're just going to crease wherever you want them to lie.
You know, mine's very tense crane, and it's apparently needs a little massage.
It's a lot of stress going on this week.
Yes. A little, I guess I'm externalizing a little bit and putting We're projecting into my
Being
crane.
stress cranes. Okay.
Yes. It's stress relieving.
If you grab the part from the base, it might be easier to bring it like out or inwards.
Oh, there.
Yes.
Like
And then
that.
you can just.
Okay. Thank you for that tip.
There we go.
There we go. That's better.
So you have your crane. And if you want to open it up a little bit, you just bring its wings down,
Here, they're
and
gonna fall apart.
pop them out.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
So you have your paper crane.
You could
You
like
could
do a little hook
in
in
all
here to hang
sizes.
it.
Say that again, Richard.
Oh, sorry. I said you could put a little hook on there to hang it.
How did you guys hang all the ones that you made? Did you have to thread?
Yes, we made tiny little holes at the top and bottom of every crane, and we just passed needle and thread on some clear string, and we stacked them in rows of 100.
Wow. Oh my gosh, what a project.
Catherine, do you have that photo of the hearts handy by any chance to
let me-
upload or not?
Stand by.
So we had our first year that we had a gala. We named our gala Night of 1,000 Hearts because that was kind of our first year, and we had interacted with 1,000 patients. So that's why we named it Night of 1,000 Hearts. And we had an origami artist make 1,000 origami hearts, and we strung them. I think kind of like you did, Ayumi. And so those will be we hang those every year at the gala. And there are photos of them that hopefully,
Yes.
if I stall for enough time, that will show you here on the Arts for the Hell of It podcast.
Okay, here.
Here we go.
Oh, do you want me to share my screen?
Can you just upload it?
Yeah. Stand by.
Okay. Oh, we can, but second, I think
Ayumi, when you're making origami pieces, do you find, I mean, what is that experience like for you? Do you feel like you get really present? Because I feel like you have to pay a lot of attention to what you're doing.
I find it calming. And I know some people find it stressful because it's like trying to figure out how to get it to move into the shape that you want to. But I think it's really calming just to kind of sit down and focus on one thing and just watching how a simple action of folding can really create something. And origami uses a lot of like repetitive folds. So it's really simple. So just like the diamond or like folding it into a rectangle, but it's just manipulating that into different sequences.
I know that when Bill was making the hearts for the gala, he said he would do them while he watched TV, like not even looking at what he was doing because he could do them so quickly. He didn't even have to look at what he was doing. He was just watching TV and would do them. And I'm like, how?
Do you want to, I have the pictures in there.
Yeah.
There we go.
So that's like not 1,000 of them, but that's part of them. We have like, we have multiple things like that hanging, and those are all made by Bill. And they're really pretty, all different shapes. I mean, not all different shapes, they're all hearts. All different colors and patterns and sizes. Really cool.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah. Awesome. Ayumi, thanks for teaching us how to do this.
Yes. And I actually found a picture of the installation.
Oh, let's see.
I don't know if you can see that.
Wow. Here,
Let's make you bigger. Here we go.
But it's 1,000 paper cranes. 2,000 paper cranes.
Oh my gosh.
That just looks
Maybe if
so
I lower the brightness a little bit,
spectacular in
it might show
person.
a little bit better.
Wow.
Wow.
Those are beautiful. We will have to get the picture from you so we can post it so everyone can see it close up.
Yeah.
But I loved this.
Yes. And I can fold 999 more.
Sure.
We'll do them in our sleep. We'll be doing them in our sleep.
Yeah, well, we have 3 now, so 997.
Yes.
So, yes. Awesome. Thank you so much for jumping on and teaching us how to do this.
And we can't wait to see you on
Thank you so
Thursday.
much for inviting me.
On Thursday, everyone. If you're not coming in person, make sure you log on to the Hearts Need Art or Arts for the Health of It's Facebook and YouTube pages and watch and see what we're doing there, and get a piece of origami paper ready to see what we're making at the gala.
Yes.
All right, everyone, keep creating. Enjoy your day, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to Arts for the Health of It. This episode is produced by Hearts Need Art, creative support for patients and caregivers, and hosted by Richard Wilmore and Catherine Particini. You can support the show and help others learn about the healing power of the arts by visiting heartsneedart.org. The views expressed on this podcast do not necessarily reflect the views of Hearts Need Art, their staff, board members, or other affiliates. All content is created for informational purposes only. This podcast is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice or to diagnose and treat any health condition. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health professional with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you've heard